good one to play. It's more of an old school style shooter, a bit like Border Down. So just like Border Down, fans of the style of shooters where you got to navigate mazes and mazes of bullets may not find this too interesting. But if you're into your old style type shooters, then I think you're gonna enjoy Treezeo quite a lot. Weapon wise, you've got 3 standard weapons. You've got a Vulcan blaster, which you can see there. You've got a rocket launcher type 1, and you've got a laser. Now while you can select each of these separately while they're not powered up and they just fire off their own separate weapon, that all changes once you get a few powered ups. I think it's once you get 3 powered ups per weapon, they actually combine to each other. So for example, if I have a fully powered up laser and Vulcan together, and if I select the Vulcan weapon, then the Vulcan's going to be the main weapon with the laser in the background, and vice versa. If I choose the laser, that's going to be the main with the Vulcan in the background, as you can see right now on the screen. It's actually laser selected, but you can see it's got the Vulcan as well. So once you've got all weapons powered up, you can get some pretty impressive firepower going. As well as them, you've got the standard bomb as well. Stages are quite long, and they will test your skills if you put it on the harder level settings, but on easy it is quite easy once you get fully powered up. So what I do recommend is, if you do ever get this game, is stick it on the hard level setting straight away. Also, the more you complete the game, the more bonuses you get, such as time trials or secret modes. And it's actually quite a nice bonus game, which is one of Triangle Services' earlier games, which they've added into this version of Treezeo. So at the moment you can see on the screen it says Breakout. What that actually means is if you shoot everything within that time limit, you get a nice little bonus. These sort of sections appear through various points of the game. This meteorite section is certainly one section that pushes the Dreamcast. I don't know whether it's due to unoptimized programming, but it slows down like hell. But to be honest, you need it to slow down because it gets so hectic, as you'll be able to see now. Now if there was ever a new... Okay. Now if there was ever a unique shooter you were after for your Dreamcast, then Zero Gunner is definitely the one for you. It's not exactly a vertical scroller, or a horizontal scroller, or a diagonal scroller. Basically it's all of them rolled into one. As you can see, the screen just rotates all over the place, and you yourself also have to rotate your helicopter. At first the control method's really awkward. You know, you have to hold down a button and use the D-pad or your joystick to rotate the helicopter, then let go of the button, and then you can actually move the helicopter in any direction you want. But after about 10 minutes or so of play, you actually do get used to this weird control method. And it doesn't seem so weird after all. Not only are the levels presented in such a weird fashion, but also the bosses, as you can see here. This boss starts off on a diagonal angle, and then he's gone into a vertical mode here. Oh, and he's going back onto the diagonal. Graphically, Zero Gun is quite nice. Perfect arcade port from its Naomi counterpart. So there's not much to complain about there. Audio wise, it's okay, it's a bit hit and miss really, nothing too special, but then again, nothing too bad I guess. One thing you may be wondering with all these enemy fighters coming in from any angle is that they might actually crash into you and kill you. Well, you'd be glad to know that if the enemies do actually hit your ship, or if you crash into an enemy, you don't actually die, you just sort of bounce off them. The only thing that does actually kill you is the bullets which they fire at you, which I suppose is a good point. Sometimes between bosses you get these little cutscenes which are quite nice, sort of introduce the boss to you. Some of them do look pretty simple, but a lot of them do add that quite a bit to the game, you know. Weapon wise, Zero Gunner 2 is nothing too special. You got your standard blaster which you can see here, and bomb. That's about it really. The little green icons which you can see me picking up every now and then, what actually powered up your bomb as well. They're sort of like the energy packs for it. You can see quite a lot of imagination's gone into the enemy design in this game, but I just can't help but feel that there's something a little bit missing about Zero Gunner 2. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a good game, but there's just something not right about it. It could be the fact that it's too easy, it could be the fact that it's a bit too short. Or it could be a fact that the controls are a bit weird to start off with, or it could be just all of those facts rolled into one. But like I said before, if you're after something a bit different, then maybe Zero Gunner 2 is a good choice for you. But if you're after you know, a traditional style shooter, maybe I'd look elsewhere if I were you.
Roger.